Hi, I'm Delia Colon with Visit Florida, back here at Sawgrass Recreation Park with Gator Tim and an actual gator?
Yes, a real gator.
Who do we have here?
This is Smiley.
Smiley?
Smiley's about a 2.5-year-old alligator.
Okay.
And as you can see, he's not huge, but one day he may be anywhere from 6 to 12 feet long and 200 to 400 pounds.
That's amazing. I have a 2-year-old at home and mine's cuter, but Smiley, you're all right. So if someone comes to Sawgrass Recreation Park, we're in the Everglades and you can hear the airboats going by, so just, you know, that's the magic of television, I guess.
Yeah.
But is this an animal that someone could hold, or?
Yes. So obviously we have a lot of animals that we mentioned before in our exhibit areas where people get to learn about them. We find that one of the big things that people have a fear of in the local area are the snakes, the alligators, things like that. And we find that having this physical contact and touching the animal really goes a little further than just talking about how amazing these creatures are. People get to kind of connect a little bit one-on-one with the animal. We do it obviously in a very safe way. We do secure the mouth. It doesn't hurt the animal at all, doesn't stress them out, but it does give them the ability to hold it without worrying about, of course, the teeth.
Don't try this at home. Don't just go running through the woods. And...
They are protected animals, and it is illegal to touch them in the wild. These are only our captive alligators that we're able to handle, not the ones out there. We only touch with our eyes.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Well, Smiley's waving for the camera. Oh boy. Okay, just for a moment here. All right, Smiley. Wow, that is cool. That's a photo op. All right, Smiley, I'm gonna give you back to Tim. I'm really more of a dog person, not personal Smiley. But tell us about some of the other animals on the property.
So we have Florida panthers, leopards, turtles, tortoises, pythons, iguanas, all kinds of monitor lizards, big alligators. Our biggest resident alligator is cannibal. He's 13 feet long and about 800 pounds. And you could be within 5 feet of him.
That's what's cool, because sometimes you go to the zoo and the animals kind of keep their distance, or they might be behind, you know, a giant rock or something. We've got an airboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be on that boat. But here at Sawgrass Recreation Park, I mean, you are just a few feet separated by a fence, of course, from these gorgeous creatures, and you can see them up close, take pictures. Kids love it. We're talking family travel today, and I can't think. Do you have kids?
Yes, I have 2.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is going to be 8 soon, and my son is 3.5.
So they just must be rock stars among their friends.
Oh yeah. We're always at their schools bringing the animals and showing them the airboats, and of course their classmates come out here on field trips.
Oh yeah, well. I would not want to follow you on career day. 1 month. Hi, I'm Delia Colon with Visit Florida, and today we're talking family travel here in the Everglades. Actually, we're in Westin, Florida at Sawgrass Recreation Park, and I'm here with Jessica Savage from the CVB, which is kind of a travel term, but can you explain what that is and what you can do for us?
Sure. We're the Greater Fort Lauderdale Convention and Visitors Bureau. We're the tourism office for Broward County. So we're a resource for visitors to be able to find the information that they need for when they want to come to visit, what to do, what to see, where to eat, where to stay, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, great. So obviously the Everglades and South Florida are an amazing destination for families. Now, for families on a budget, such as mine, how can we enjoy the amenities? I think a lot of times we think of South Florida as maybe kind of pricey.
Well, I think summer is a real value season for South Florida, and that's the best time, I think, for families to come. They can really get the most added value for any of their trips to Greater Fort Lauderdale. Especially for us, in the summer we have a summer savings 2-for-1 card that's available on our website at sunny.org/summer. Actually, Sawgrass Recreation Park is on that, so people can order the cards, show their 2-for-1 card pass here at Sawgrass Recreation Park, and they can get 2-for-1 admission. So a family of 4 can pay for 2 admissions instead of 4.
That is cool.
So it's a really great added value.
So what are some of the other destinations that are on there?
We have everything from sightseeing cruises with the water taxi or the Jungle Queen. We have Segway tours with in Hollywood and in Fort Lauderdale. There's museums on there for days that, you know, maybe it's been a little bit too much in the sun for the week, and they want to kind of get some interior kind of fun while they're visiting instead of so much of the sun, and maybe some air conditioning.
Yeah, it's always good to have a backup plan.
In South Florida.
It's always good to have a backup plan. Now, okay, so some of those destinations are really popular, the water taxi and maybe the Children's Museum. How about some under-the-radar destinations that people may not be aware of?
Sure, and you know, Greater Fort Lauderdale, actually, I think most people know the Fort Lauderdale Beach area, maybe also Hollywood Beach and the Broadwalk, but there's 8 different beach communities here in Greater Fort Lauderdale. So there's some really great family-friendly communities like Lauderdale by the Sea, which is all sort of a very little walkable downtown area, and a fishing pier. Deerfield Beach, again, has a nice, beautiful promenade and a lot of water sports activities and volleyball courts and things like that. So I think it's a good opportunity for families to kind of, explore a little bit more outside of Fort Lauderdale.
And it's actually a great fit for families. I have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old myself, and sometimes you don't want all the hustle and bustle of the most popular beach. You want something a little more low-key, something maybe with a playground, something like that. Now for those who are looking to still have that luxury experience, but they've got the little ones in tow, is there a happy medium? Can you do both? Can you have it all?
Yes, I mean both the 2-for-1 summer savings program is available now until the end of September, which is perfect. And then we also have a vacation like a VIP package, which is all of our luxury, with 10 of our luxury hotels are offering the same package. It's a free room upgrade, free valet parking, $100 resort credits you can put towards food or spa. There's also an extra savings pass for Sawgrass Mills Mall for shopping, and a free valet parking at Sawgrass Mills at the Colonnade, and free beach cabana. So I really think that it's a great opportunity for people to kind of really get some added value. Like I said, South Florida in the summer, or now through the end of September, is really that time where you can really get some great deals.
And the timing is perfect because the kids are on vacation from school.
Exactly.
You mentioned Sawgrass Mills Mall, so obviously you think Fort Lauderdale and South Florida, you think shopping. What are some other family-friendly shopping destinations in the area?
Well, we have everything from, like you said, Sawgrass Mills Mall, which is our largest outlet mall in the area. We have a great mall that's located just really close to the beach in Fort Lauderdale, which is Galleria Mall. There's a lot of great shopping, dining opportunities there. We've got the promenade at Coconut Creek, which has some great children's toy stores there, and it's a really nice outdoor alfresco dining at that location.
Which is great because when your kids are acting crazy, you just want to put them outside.
Definitely. But yeah, and then there's always Las Olas Boulevard, which is a really great, kind of our upscale shopping kind of promenade here in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, that's a must-do. Well, thank you so much, Jessica Savage. And what can the Visitors Bureau help people do as far as planning their trip? And I know you have itineraries on the website sunny.org, but it's not just a resource for sort of people in the travel industry, right?
No, I mean, I think we're actually more for the visitor, and if they visit sunny.org, we have suggested itineraries on there. We have a vacation planner that's fully digital, which is sunny.org/vacation planner, where you can actually kind of favorite all the things that you want to do, create your own itinerary for those activities. Has fully Googled Maps and opportunities there. And then there's always, like I said, there's always deals on our Lauderdale's page. Doesn't always have to be during the summer. And it's just, I think, just a really great resource for people to see what to do, where to go, where to stay.
Well, thank you so much, Jessica Savage, and we'll be back in just a moment with more family-friendly things to do in Florida. Hi, I'm Dalia Colon with Visit Florida, joined by Gator Tim, aka Tim Schwartzman, and who's this here?
This is Rosie.
And Rosie, the red rat snake, is that right?
Snake.
Okay, I'm learning. We're here at Sawgrass Recreation Park in Westin, Florida, just on the tip of the Everglades in South Florida, and we're talking family-friendly travel in Florida. You can follow along. The hashtag is FLTravelChat, and let us know, where's your favorite family vacation in Florida, or what vacation is on your bucket list? I know for a lot of people it is an airboat ride, and you may hear the airboats going by as we're talking. One thing I love about Sawgrass is that while it's in the while it's in the Everglades, it's also just off the highway, so it's really convenient. I've got little kids and they don't like being in the car for a long time, so it's actually very accessible for families. Can you tell us a little bit about Sawgrass Recreation Park? What can people expect?
Absolutely. So Sawgrass Recreation Park is actually our family-owned and operated eco attraction in the Everglades. So out here we do airboat tours. We have a small animal sanctuary where we take in wildlife that was either injured, or we also take in animals that were also former pets and things like that needed a better place to live, that didn't have that opportunity. They usually will spend anywhere from about 1 to 3 hours here while they're here. That includes our 30 minutes on an airboat tour, and also, you know, at their own leisure going through our animal exhibits and being able to see and learn about the animals that we have here in the Everglades, but also some of the animals that unfortunately kept as pets occasionally and don't work out. They come to us.
Gotcha. And it's nice to have, while you may hear overhead the airboat tours being called, it's nice to have something to do while you're waiting for your tour. The animal exhibits, and you know, you can buy food and drinks here. There's a gift shop with air conditioning, which is always a plus.
That's a necessary thing.
So tell us a little bit about what to expect on an airboat ride and what makes that a good fit for families.
So it's awesome because everybody in the family kind of gets what they want. You know, dad, and usually, you know, like my son, he likes to go fast and he likes loud noises. So the airboat is loud, it's noisy, it's got a big engine, you get the wind in your hair, you get the sun in your face. Also, for the parents who are looking to get their kids to unplug for a little while and actually be in nature and kind of encompassed within the Everglades. And then at the same time, not only is it fun, but it's semi-educational. All of our captains are well-versed in the Everglades and the ecosystem and the wildlife in it, and usually during their 30-minute tour, we'll make multiple opportunities to stop and educate the guests about our area.
I bet you get a lot of field trips coming through.
Yes. We actually have about 15 to 20,000 students a year coming through our facility.
So if your kids weren't lucky enough to come on a field trip here, then definitely bring them on a family field trip. And I mean, this is like one of those bucket list type trips for anyone in visiting
people say
Florida.
it all the time when they're here. This is on my bucket list.
Yes, it's so cool. My kids are 6 and 2, and they would absolutely love it. If we do come, when we do come, how should we prepare? What should we bring? Because we're kind of out there, you know.
Yeah. So out here, you would think, okay, I need my mud boots and I need a mosquito helmet. And if you're coming out for one of our nighttime tours, which we do every Wednesday and Saturday night, it's called the Gator Nights Tour. It goes out around 8:30, so just after sunset. Of course, there may be some bugs, especially in the summertime, mosquitoes, things like that. But honestly, either long sleeves or a little bit of bug spray and you're good to go. During the day, of course, we have hot, sunny weather in the summer most of the time, so you want to obviously protect your skin. Same thing, long sleeves or sunscreen. Obviously, you want to stay hydrated. Of course, we do have available drinks and food and stuff here, but if you want to bring your own, that is also fine. And basically, as far as foot attire, we do see a lot of people showing up in heels and stilettos. That would probably be my only thing I would mention, is to not do that. But everything else, flip-flops, sandals, if you want to wear your mud boots, go for it. But honestly, just general sneakers and comfortable clothing really is the main thing.
Yeah, don't try to look cute. Don't try to look cute in the Everglades. Leave your stilettos at home. You will get that perfect Instagram picture. Just holding it, and you can actually hold some of these animals.
Yeah, so some of our animals, obviously like Rosie here, and some of our smaller, younger animals, or alligators, things like that, we do like to have interactions with the guests because we find that touching the animals goes a lot further than just talking about it. So we do give everyone has the opportunity to hold an alligator if they like to, take as many photos, kiss them if they want to, and get to kind of know the animal a little bit closer, a little more personal.
Rosie, I don't want to get that personal with you. I will touch. Oh, she's it's interesting texture, and she's beautiful, beautiful animal.
Yeah.
You mentioned Gator Nights.
Yes.
I'm thinking that would be a great fit for like my stepdaughter who's 19, or those teens and tweens who want a little bit more adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely for the more adventurous, but being that it's the same boats and the same guides, it's obviously very safe. But it is a little more exciting because you can't see much around you, only where our spotlights go.
Oh my gosh.
We tend to see a lot more alligators at nighttime than we do during the day, so you're really likely to see a bunch of gators that night. But it's also really great. Mom and dad, little ones, I'm sure, you know, you get your 1 or 2 date nights a month. Yeah, that's a good one.
And that's a good month.
Exactly. So what you do is you get your sitter. Sawgrass Mills is about 10 minutes from here. Get yourself some dinner either before or after, have a couple drinks either way. You can also buy some beverages here.
Adult
and
beverages.
then head out for the hour-long tour.
That's perfect.
Into the darkness of the Everglades.
Into the dark. Ooh, do you see their eyes glowing?
Yes, when the lights hit their eyes, they glow from 400 or 500 yards away.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. Well, Gator Tim, thank you so much. I know you'll be back later with some more residents of Sawgrass Recreation Park. And again, this is Delia Colon with #FL Travel Chat, talking family travel in Florida. Hi, I'm Delia Colon with Visit Florida, and I'm here today with Jennifer John, editor of South Florida Parenting and Teen Link South Florida magazines, and we are talking family travel in South Florida today. You can follow along with the #FL Travel Chat. We're here at Sawgrass Recreation Park in Westin on the tip of the Everglades, and as you can hear, we've got airboats going by. We're actually just off the highway, which is great for families because little kids don't like being in the car for a long time. So if you want to get that nature experience without hours and hours in the car, then this is the place to come. So Jennifer, tell us a little bit about the magazine. What sort of information does it provide, and where can we pick it up?
Well, South Florida Parenting is a great resource for parents throughout South Florida. So we are Palm Beach County and Broward County, Miami-Dade County. You can get us at libraries, schools, doctor's offices, malls. So we're also online at southfloridaparenting.com. So if you can't find us, definitely go there.
Very convenient. If you have older kids, you can let them thumb through it and maybe each pick out an attraction.
Yes.
What are some of those must-do attractions, both indoors and outdoors?
Well, South Florida in the summer, you definitely want to stay inside or near the water.
Yes.
So we have, and the great thing about South Florida, they have children's museums and science museums that are phenomenal down here. So we have the Miami Children's Museum, we have the Museum of Discovery and Science in Broward County.
My family loved, and we do have a video on Visit Florida's YouTube channel about that.
And they have a new outdoor science park, really nice. You've got, of course, the new Frost Museum of Science in Miami, which is phenomenal.
Very cool. And they have a planetarium there.
They have a planetarium.
It's air conditioned for summer.
500,000-gallon aquarium.
Amazing.
It is a beautiful, beautiful location. In Palm Beach County, you've got the Children's Science Explorium, you've got the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium up there in West Palm Beach as well. So lots of stuff inside. And then outside, of course, you've got everything beautiful. You've got beaches, you have parks, lots of different parks, mountain biking, camping, even in the summer, really beautiful places to go. Water parks all over the place.
Love it.
You've got Rapids Water Park in West Palm Beach, and then you've got all kinds of county water parks in Broward County, Grapeland Water Park in Miami-Dade. So lots of stuff to do.
Wow, so lots of ways to keep cool and sneak in some education so you avoid that summer slide. Now's a great time to visit. The kids won't even know they're learning. They're just having so much fun.
They will. They will have so much fun.
You mentioned beaches. What should you look for, and how should you plan for a beach trip with kids? It's a lot different when it's just you and your partner sipping Mai Tais or whatever. You've got a lot of, you got to bring a lot of stuff, and you've got to have like a plan and a backup plan.
Exactly. And I used to get teased because I went to the beach with like 4 bags, but really you need it. You need to keep your kids protected at the beach. They need sunscreen, they need water, you want to have some shade. Make sure that you've got some emergency supplies in case of jellyfish stings. Those are, with kids, not very much fun. So they don't happen very often, but we always like to go to close to the beaches that have lifeguards on duty and kind of get close to a lifeguard stand, which is great because then you can ask them questions. The kids can sit out in the sand, play in the sand. You want to bring beach toys, you want to bring towels, bring a change of clothes. All those things are important.
Wow, and beaches with playgrounds are even better.
Yes, and those are all over South Florida.
That's
so
perfect.
Really nice. The cities do have facilities close to their beaches where you can get the kids out of the sand for a little bit and let them play.
That's awesome. Tire them out, go back to your hotel and just crash. That's great. Now, what are some maybe hidden gems that families should explore, either neighborhoods or other little attractions that people may not know about?
What I would do really for anyone coming to visit South Florida, I would find out the city you're going to stay in and go to their website, because there are lots of little places that you won't hear about. They're not Miami Seaquarium or Jungle Island. They are smaller places, but they're really great neighborhood resources. So you've got city pools, you have little events, outdoor movies are a big thing down here. So, and they're free, so it's a great way to enjoy South Florida and enjoy being out there.
If it's free, it's for me. Parents are always looking for a budget. Now, how about older kids? I have a stepdaughter who's 19, and she may not go for some of the museums and things like that, but are there anything for tweens and teens?
We have a lot of adventure things here in South Florida. So you've got lots of trampoline parks, you've got an indoor skydiving attraction called iFly, and that's in Broward County. You have even mini golf courses, that sorts of things that the teens can get really into. And we have some luxurious movie theaters that are good activities for teens as well. They can actually lay out in a recliner and really enjoy movies around some of the theaters that we have here.
Oh yeah, she would love that.
And shopping.
Oh, and shopping.
There's shopping everywhere, and teens love
Sawgrass Mills and Las Olas Boulevard. Last question, Jennifer, John. Any upcoming events that we should know about for summer? 4th of July is coming up.
4th of July is coming up, and again, we have so many cities in South Florida, and they all have their own fireworks displays. So there's like jokes where you can go to one location on the beach or at Vista View Park and see 4 or 5 different fireworks displays. lots of fun, and all the cities do plan family events for those. It's nice.
Oh, that's perfect. So Jennifer John, editor of South Florida Parenting and Teen Link South Florida, thank you so much for all the great tips. You can go to visitflorida.com and of course your website for more great information, and follow the hashtag FL Travel Chat. We're here at Sawgrass Recreation Park again with Smiley and Gator Tim, who has some information about a summer deal, which is great for families with kids getting ready to go on summer vacation.
Absolutely. So as of right now, it's called the South Florida Adventure Pass, and it's 5 different attractions for the price basically of one. You can see it's $45 for an adult, $35 for children, and it's good through September 30th. In other words, any of these 5 locations, Sawgrass Recreation Park with the airboat rides, Flamingo Gardens, the Young at Art Museum, Extreme Action Park, and the Bonnet House, which is in Fort Lauderdale. Very cool, educational, historical place. But you can go to any of these places during the duration, which is up till September 30th, as many times as you want. And if you buy it from us at our park or on our website, which is evergreenstours.com, you buy it directly there, it's good for our park for a full year as well. So not just for the summer.
That's awesome. So for people who live in Florida in particular, you could take a staycation, and the fact that it's good for a year. Sometimes on vacation you feel like you have to pack in as much as possible, but with kids you can't do that. They've got nap time, they've got to eat when they're hungry, and so it takes the pressure off, and you can say, all right, we'll check this out in the morning, this out in the afternoon, or we'll come back another weekend.
Absolutely.
Really makes it family friendly. And I know there are so many great animal parks all over Florida, so for those of you watching and following with the hashtag FL Travel Chat, let me know, where's your favorite family-friendly animal park in Florida? And I'm sure Sawgrass is on the list. Well, Gator, Tim, and Smiley, thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure.
And Smiley's waving bye-bye. So this is Dalia Colon with Gator, Tim, and Smiley at Sawgrass Recreation Park in Westin with Visit Florida, and we hope to see you soon.